My mother is a fucking idiot. I am unbelievably shocked. So I probably have Lyme disease right now. And I tell her I had woken up, scratched my belly, and felt something, ripped it off, later realizing it was a tick. And if you see any ticks, put it in a jar. It was just I woke up, my belly itched, and then a few days later, it continued on, and it's been kind of weird feeling, and I sterilized it. I scratched it and rubbed it with hand sanitizer. Were you in your bedroom or where at? As if that fucking matters! Did you look to see if the head was in your belly button? For sure a tick? Did you see it? Please, I need these answers. These answers answered. Questions. They can't. She's a fucking retard. Oh my god. How the hell have I made it this far in life? She. My god. I'm guessing she's gonna send me another text with some advice or some bullshit that she thinks. Fucking god, she's so stupid. She is a fucking retard. She cannot handle 2 days of memory. I need to go to urgent care or some place and check what's wrong with me, because I'm pretty sure it's Lyme disease. I'm having extreme fatigue. Like, I felt just fine until that. I wake up from a nap, and I rip this thing out of my belly button, and I'm still, I'm not even awake. I just rip it out and throw it. I think it's I don't even know what I'm thinking at the time. You're just not awake. And my body is just unbelievably fatigued. I thought maybe it was malnutrition, uh, dehydration, or just malabsorption, or just drinking too much. But this is different. Like, like my legs are weirdly sore for some reason. My arms are very weakened and sore. And getting out of bed, it was sort of like temporary paralysis, which I've had temporary paralysis before. And that's when I had to move. I pushed myself to my limit, and I woke up and I couldn't move. And it wasn't like sleep paralysis, which I've had sleep paralysis, where I know that you wake up and you literally can't move. It was like I could not physically move in a different way. I have all these symptoms, and it's a giant fucking pain in the ass to try and discern the difference. However, you can see This is a standardized photo of the wound on Pew Research, and this is what was my belly button. And so it's got a black spot in the middle and a dark green. It's in like the most random fucking location. It couldn't be somewhere else where it'd be easy to fucking find and to photograph. It has to be in my goddamn fucking belly button. I've been through so much fucking shit the last fucking 7 years of my life that this anger, I have the fucking right to be fucking angry. And now I have fucking Lyme disease. God damn it. Now I have to go spend a day with my fucking parents. And then just know they're going to want to go to a fucking thrift store or do something else that I've sick and tired of for the last fucking 30 years of my life. Going to fucking thrift stores. Like, it's not that I don't even hate thrift stores, actually. That's where I got my desks. But I go in, and I walk through, and I'm out in less than 30 minutes. My mother will spend 8 hours in one. 8 fucking hours in a single store. That was my childhood. Our weekends. When I'm off from school, guess where they were spent? Doing that. It was not fun. I never experienced fun. Except maybe on my birthday when I gotta go to like Chuck E. Cheese's. They would leave me in a fucking Toys R Us for 7 hours straight, and I would just sit there and play fucking video game demos. I do not want to be in a car with them. I don't ever want to be with them out in the world ever again. They can come here. I will cook for you. I will control the environment and make it a rationality. Now I have fucking Lyme disease. And I have to tolerate another fucking day with them. I'm going to go to Jimmy John's and get a sandwich. They have a sale. I need to find a gym and just beat the shit out of somebody. I got a lot of stuff I need to get out. And I know how to fight. And I need to get punched. And I hope I don't kill him. I actually might end up killing somebody. I go to that fucking gym, wherever the fuck it is. I let out all this anger, this sadness that I can convert into hate. It makes me twitch. This is the only thing that keeps me strong. Like, I am so exhausted. It's unnatural exhaustion. Like, I should be getting stronger. And I thought the vitamins, I got some multivitamins. I thought maybe it's malnutrition. You know, I don't have the bullseye ring, but that photo, you know, it looks identical. Like, but it's in a weird location. And so I always, come on, you fucking phone. Goddamn update ruined it. And so it looks identical to that, right? Pretty much identical. Depends on a few factors, but like I should feel great right now. There's no reason that I can barely get out of bed. Like I am telling myself, get up, get up, get up, over and over again for over 30 minutes sometimes for the last few days. And it's gotten progressive. And I'm not doing anything. I'm not going outside. I'm not doing anything to break my body down. And, oh my God, my mother's a fucking moron. I'm on antibiotics now. Amoxicillin, 875, which is pretty high, I think. And not as if you fucking understand dosages of medicines, let alone amoxicillin, as if like you're a fucking doctor. For 2 weeks, I'm on it because of my front tooth was getting infected. And it goes on. And I felt it causing problems to my head and feeling weird. But I also got bit by a tick at Jerry's. Of course you did, right? They have lately, like, anything that I say, like, they pretend like they said it first. So I tell them that I have a tick bite. I show them photos of it. I got bit by a tick. I fucking hate you now. I woke up one morning and it was attached to my leg. I don't know how long it was there. Such useful information, Mom. Thank you. Thank you for telling me that elaborate fucking story when I actually have something wrong with me. When you grabbed the tick, did you pull it out with your fingers? What the fuck do you think I pulled it out with? I told you how I pulled it out. And can you tell me if it was bigger than the size we usually see them as? God. Or did it feel like it was bigger, that it had blood in it already? As if you're a fucking goddamn doctor. You moron. You are a fucking moron. My God. Like, as if that would analyze something. Like, I tell her the fucking story. She can't remember it for more than fucking 5 seconds. I don't know if it's Alzheimer's, but she can hear better now and remember things better now. She's just a fucking idiot. How the fuck am I a child of this person? And it's just like abnormal pains. Like I don't get pains in my biceps in this area. And I haven't been working out hard. I've been taking proper breaks, and it's possible that my tick could be diseased. As if everything's fucking about you, right? You goddamn fucking hoarder. Like lately, my father and mother have been like, anything I say, they've done it first. They are doing it. Stuff like that. I don't even like talking to them anymore. They're fucking idiots. Like, I started to notice the pattern when I told my father I wanted to try fencing. I've always wanted to do fencing and, sword fight fencing. And he goes, "Oh, I already did that. I did that. And, you don't need to do that." And, like, the conversation was just the most moronic fucking thing. Like, they're just these fucking assholes that anything I say, like just now, I have a tick bite. I show them the photos. Oh, I had a tick bite. Where's the photo? Did you actually have one? No, you didn't fucking have one. You have Munchausen by proxy. They have Munchausen. It's a rare disease. It's a psychological disease. And I'm guessing that's probably why they were such shitty parents growing up. Not aside from, being a hoarder, aside from being a schizophrenic, a sociopath, a diagnosed narcissist. It's fucking Munchausen too. They have Munchausen and Munchausen by proxy. And what that means is I had videos, but it's my father, so I'm not gonna, I have that weakness to not condemn him. Though he fucking should be in a goddamn hospital for the rest of his life. He was riding around in an electric wheelchair that he manipulated the hospital to give him so that he could pretend he has a disease, ride this thing around so that he could get up and stand up out of it if somebody gave him a hard time, to flaunt himself. I don't know what it is. But then also by proxy means that they emphasize that, like, their child has these illnesses and they'd use it to create a victimhood that they can exploit themselves and also to hide what's wrong with them. This is a real thing. This is not a fucking joke. I don't give a fuck. She. they just don't shut up about themselves. It's because like I started tracing this too. Like they they had me psych evaled and then tested, and I'm guessing somebody considered me an artist, and so they started wearing weird clothes that were like artsy stuff and absorbing my personality traits. They're still my parents, but I'm losing so much respect for them. Like one thing that I was raised through by my grandmother is that family, you never give up on them. You never do. And my grandmother again never gave up on me. She was the finest woman I've ever known in my entire life. And I think about her every day since I was 12 years old. So it's been 24 years of feeling the loss of her. Seeing her in that hospital bed and telling her to get better so that she can come live with us. Seeing her face the way it was. And they yank me out of the room as if I'm not allowed to say that. You have to get better so then you can come live with us, because we bought a house at that time. That was the Victorian house. She was my favorite person. She still is. What was I talking about? Like, I used to get bronchitis every single year, and sometimes it would develop into pneumonia. So my lungs are really fucked up. And, like, if I overexercise, I get athletically induced asthma. Or, because I almost died once from it. I had like 6 cans, 12-ounce cans of phlegm. I just was hawking up phlegm and suffocating. My girlfriend at the time was Kayla. Did not care at all. I told her, like, I literally told her I almost fucking died. She couldn't care at all. She never said anything. Of concern, anything. Like, I'm in school. Could not be bothered to come and see me. Surprisingly, alcohol does dampen the symptoms, but these are different symptoms than my typical ones. Like, I have a neurological illness that I don't tell anybody about it. And I've never been fully tested for it because I don't want to know. It's, I know that sounds weird. That sounds like Munchausen. Uh, but Munchausen is being social about illnesses. I don't tell anybody about my disease. Actually, I have many. I have various viruses. Of which I have been tested for. And that's why I don't date anymore. So I took those vows, burned them into my skin. My original burns are these 6 dots here of my vows, and they would heal and disappear. So I've done it like fucking 6 times now, retaken those vows. And why? Why? So I guess I will go see a doctor, and they can give me a cure or whatever. If they don't psych eval me for all these burns on my arm. They're gonna be very interested in that. Fucking hate doctors. I hate them so much. I just need to be made sure that what is wrong with me. If it's not Lyme disease, then fine, you know. $7:43. Jimmy John closes at 9. I want to get a sandwich. My life has not been fun. And I finally get to be in a place that I've wanted my entire life. Sleeping in the grass in the middle of the forest. I want to continue doing that. It is so nice to sleep down there. I walk down and I'm conditioning my body so that I can replant the trees that are under the power lines. Because the saplings will grow and they'll have to be cut down anyway. And so I've been conditioning my body to go down there and bring up a sapling and replant it strategically for the next generation of somebody that might just be like me. And I'll walk down there and just sit. There's this little spot. Beautiful green grass, flowers around it. Looks just like something I made in Minecraft. And I'll just fall asleep there. It almost feels like home. And I was with my grandmother. And I wasn't a shut-in. I went and asked, can I go outside and play? And she's like, okay. Just be back by so-and-so. Which was pretty much nightfall. And I would just go out. I had all these trails I made in the forest. I know, tree lines. Fought off one dog. There was this house I was never allowed to go to town, but I would go to town anyway, which was like 3/4 of a mile away. But for some like a child under 12 years old, that's quite a ways to ride a bicycle, especially if you're going this way and that way and then that way. And this neighbor had this fucking dog that they just left out. He would chase me on my bike, and I would fucking kick him in the face. I'm gonna finish telling my whole story before I end up, ending my life, because but I'm not gonna let Lyme disease be the excuse. It's gonna be other excuses. I write it as a tragedy. I am an artist after all. So I write it as a tragedy. And be honest. It's not, it's hard to explain. I'm trying to find a woman to accept my progeny, but I'm not particularly appealing. Like, I got like man boobs, and I'm overweight. I got a gut on me now. Like, I should be getting stronger. I've pushed myself so hard in my life. So that's why you can know I'm being honest that I think I have Lyme disease. It's a different type of weakness. It's not going out on a hill, moving logs. It's not a lack of nutrients or not eating enough protein or being dehydrated. I need to be checked just to make sure. I hope they don't fucking psychoval me again. Normal people don't have burns like this. Fucking goddamn tick. I wake up and I feel something in my belly button. And so I rip it out. And then a few days later, I start to notice that it still hurts. But it hurts in a different way than I'm used to. Like, I can burn myself with hot iron. And I know that your nerve density throughout your body. God damn. Your nerve density is differential. And so, like, I've never had a sore belly button, and so I would notice it when I was getting out of bed, and I decided to check it. And so that's when I took that photo. And I was like, could be when I was sleeping in the grass. Could just be this building. There's fucking ants everywhere. There's forager ants. We have forager ants. There's a colony being constructed up there. And so I don't mind having ants. All they do is they just take resources. They're fucking cool. I like them. I don't mind having ants. I use flies to train with. They train your stimulus or response or visual response connecting to your limbs. There was a chipmunk in here the other day. This little baby chipmunk, like this big. I have a photo of him. He's so cute. Where is it? It's adorable. He's just sitting there. What the fuck? No. The fucking update messed up my phone. I'm very mad at Apple for it. I want to go to Japan and meet a Japanese woman. And I want to impregnate her under a cherry blossom. I honestly don't even care what she looks like. What the fuck is that? It's so cute. But I like them more now than I like Americans. I talk a lot to my parents. Oh my god. I had a photo of this fucking chipmunk. Useless. This phone can't do anything right anymore. They fucked up everything. They forced an update on my phone. I always leave it off auto updates. So they fucked up my phone. My mother's probably saying something fucking stupid again. Where the fuck do I have a photo of a chipmunk? I have a fucking photo of a chipmunk somewhere inside of this building. Thank you for writing a novel. God. I have to text myself to... I don't even know what the fuck that is. What the fuck is that? Useless modifications. And save that, because that's my Jimmy John's order. I want a sandwich tonight. $7 is the old price. I need a confirmation code now. Oh my god. You fucking retards. People need to be told that they are stupid. That way, maybe you might try to not be so fucking stupid. You understand? If you can comprehend that, then maybe you won't be so fucking stupid. I sent a photo of a fucking chipmunk to my parents. Why? Where's the fucking photo? God. Do you have clean clothes? God, my mother's a fucking moron. I haven't worn clean clothes and honestly, I don't even know how long. You can't waste water up here, but I've conditioned myself to use as little resources as possible. Like like this shirt I've had, I don't know, like 7, 8, 9 years. It's never been washed. She doesn't understand that when I tell her that I do not get infections, that I actually mean that I do not get infections. I've tested it. My immune system is extraordinary. Where is this fucking chipmunk? Issues with this goddamn fucking mucus. Other than Lyme disease. I do not want to spend a day with them. I absolutely fucking hate spending time with them outside of this place. I don't care what they do, but I will not. I will just slash their fucking tires and walk back to Estes Park. I have put up with it enough. I'm not going to a fucking thrift store with you ever again. There. Finally found it. This little guy, because I talk to them so much, you know, they're my parents. We argue and stuff. But you can see this little cute little chipmunk. He's so tiny. And I hate my parents for what they did to me, but they're still my family. They're the last of my family. The last of the people willing to talk to me. Nobody talks to me. And there's the guy that works at Safeway. He's from Nebraska. I might try to make friends with him. He's bested me in the sense that I thought he was objectifiable, but all it is that he needs to learn, and so I might try to make friends with him. Brush your teeth. See, I told you it'd be advice. And if you don't have any, huh? There may be some jeans and a top on the bed in the other bedroom. What the fuck? I know I have some at the Pine House. I'm just gonna message her. What is a polite way to say that you are stupid? Because she told me to tell her that I think she's stupid in a more polite way. She never really replied to that. And so I want a nice way of knowing how to tell you that you are a fucking moron. This is my family. We are honest like this. That's why I will never give up on them, because they don't give up on me. Some of my fondest memories are Nebraska State Fair and Silver Dollar City. At the Nebraska State Fair, we would go and they had a free shooting range, and I would outshoot my father every single time. I always jumped the trigger. Like, it's just fucking instinct for me. Like, it's supposed to be a learned trait, but, or skill or whatever. Like, I am so good that it does sound like I'm preaching about myself. But I outshot my father, who was militarily trained, and he could not be more accurate than me on the same gun. And I would jump the trigger. And it was because of instinct. When I was 4, it was the first time I ever shot a gun. It was a 12 gauge Model 12, probably the one I have, honestly. And I was tracking a pheasant, but I didn't know to lead the pheasant. And so I missed. It hit me, and I dropped it on the ground. How do I continue this story? Going into the proprietary nature of my life. Got all these scabs in my hair. It's just fucking hard water. Fucked my scalp up. That, they have showers at the recreation center for people. What? I do want to spend more time with my parents, but there's so much emotional damage there that it's tough. And I lost my train of thought. I had more funny things to say about guns. Yeah, I don't remember. I'd have to retract my mind. Retrace or whatever. What is this, Apple? They have showers at the recreation center for people. Roger can take you, and then you can look over the place to see if you'd like to join it. I'm not a swimmer. I need a place to just work out my bones, my knuckles. I need to be punched. They really don't understand. Like being out here, my testosterone hasn't been this high since I was 22 years old. And in love, like, hopefully we can cure this and I can continue my work here so that I can make this place better for the rest of whomever there is that might show up after me. And I just I just need to get punched in the face. It's a weird thing. Like, it's a guy thing. Like, like I've told that story of Eric, like literally almost collapsing my esophagus, choking me out. I'm blacking out and they pull him off of me. But I don't tap out. And I knew this would better him because he had some shit to work out. So apparently, beating him at everything else, he needed to win a fight against me. And he did. He genuinely won against me. But I can't fight my friends. I can't fight my family. If I fight somebody in anger, though, you do not want to be my opponent. I won't lose those fights. I don't care who you are. But friends and family, so Spider, it's a totally different thing. And like, this disease is different. It's breaking me down in unique ways that I've never experienced before when I'm supposed to be getting stronger. So it's just such a fucking coincidence that it's awful. And I need a gym where I can just, I don't know, train with people, or because I am a martial arts master. Like, I have amalgamated, like, I can watch videos and do things. It's really strange. When I started Wing Chun, we went to a course, my girlfriend and I at that time, Christy, or I prefer saying Christina. I hate E at the end of women's names. But Christina and I, we went, and, well, no, she didn't come that first night. This was after some guys downtown had touched her. These fucking dumbass black kids. They touched her, and she made an excuse because she thought we would be basically killed. And I told her I needed to be able to protect her. So Wing Chun was designed by a young woman that was very short, like 5'2", if I remember right. It's designed in a way to break somebody down. And I grew up trained on Robert Bussey's forms. That shit got me through school. Like, nobody could fucking take me on. But I would always amalgamate it. And so my brain can, like, incorporate different techniques. And I transition all these little thought patterns. And my bloodline is a warrior bloodline. It's old. Not just, lineage. It's old. That's why it's so inherent in me. And so I've amalgamated all these different techniques. I can just watch and do it. Some of the stuff I'm not like fancy with. I'm not fancy, but I have a strong grounding. But I can't fight friends. I can't fight my family. I have to be in a certain mindset. so that I'm a good person. And, oh, the store's gonna close soon. I should leave. To close up what I am, this is just more of being honest for once. And I have to. I just need a fucking gym. Like, I need to get punched in the face and have a good time. That's all it is.